Hi, welcome to Quilder. Today I'm going to show you a very quick video of how you can use the Quilder app to add products from your local suppliers into your quotes, invoices and estimates. So as you can see on the screen, we've opened up the Quilder app and we're ready to create a new job. So we're just going to select the create a job icon in the middle of the screen. Now products can be added to quotes, invoices and estimates, but for this example we're just going to use the quote option. So if we select that, and it comes up with a new quote screen. Now to start adding products to your quote, you'll need to press the plus symbol, which is in the middle of the orange bar in the centre of your screen. Now that will bring you up with three options. The option on the left is to add sections and headings to the quote. The option on the right is to add labour to the quote. And the option in the middle, which is the one we're going to use, is to add parts to your quote. So if we tap that, and it will bring up a screen similar to this one. Now you can see there it's got my recently used products, but if you've not used this feature before, then you may not see that. But it doesn't matter because we're just going to use the search parts bar that you see at the top there. So if you tap into that, and you can type in there whatever it is that you're looking for. So we'll use tiles for this example. Now that will bring up a list of all the matching products in your area. You can scroll up and down on this list to look for what you're looking for. You can also filter this list, so if you use the button on the bottom right hand corner, which looks a bit like a funnel, if you tap that and you come up with this screen. Now, as you can see there, you can filter by location, you can make the location much more specific, and you can also filter by price. So once you've made any changes on there, if you just tap on the right top hand corner save, then that'll refresh the list for you. Now, the information on the products that you see here is the product name, the supplier that it's coming from, which is in this case Plumbase for most of them. You can see that it's 3 kilometres away from where I am now, and you can see the price. So for the top product you'll see there it's £5.02. So that's the product we're going to look at. So if we just tap on that one, and you'll come up with the part details screen. So we'll go through everything that you see here on this screen. So on the right hand side you'll see that it has the product code, and then underneath that is the product name. Then to the right and underneath the product name is an orange eye icon. So if you tap that, it brings up with this screen, which just gives you a bit more information about the product so that you can make sure that it is what you're looking for. Once you're finished with that screen, if you just press hide, and it takes you back to this screen. Now the product name as you see it there is exactly how it will go into the quote. So you may want to edit it so it looks a bit more user friendly. You can absolutely do that. All you need to do is just tap on the name, and you can delete and change as necessary. Once you're finished, you just tap anywhere else on the screen and that will have updated for you. Underneath again we'll see this product is available from Plumbase and the price is £5.02. Now to the right hand side of that you'll see a link to visit the supplier website. So if we tap on that, it will automatically load the correct page on the supplier website with that specific product on it. So you can just get some more information on there, make sure that it is exactly what you're looking for. Now to go back, you just press part details on the top left hand screen and it takes you back to that previous page. Underneath again, as we saw before, we'll see that Plumbase is 3 kilometres away from me. On the right hand side it has view locations, so if we tap that, it shows you a map which shows you where you are and where the supplier is. Now because it is Plumbase, you'll see that there's a lot of thumbnails up there because there are a lot of branches. But we just tap on the thumbnail, so we'll use this one, which is Plumbase in Bells Hill, and you see another orange eye icon next to it. So if you tap that, it brings up some more information about that supplier, so it gives you the address and the phone number. Now if you do decide that this is where you want to go, you can actually use the icon on the bottom left hand corner, which looks a bit like a compass. Now that will automatically link into your Maps app and give you exact directions to where the supplier is from where you are now. Now we'll go back to Quilder. If you're happy with that information, you can press back and then back to part details, and again it takes you back to this screen. So we've decided that this is the product that we're looking for, but we know that to complete the job it's going to take a few more than just one. So we can change the quantity that we're adding. So in the box next to quantity, we just tap on that and we can change that to however many that we need to complete the job. So for example, we'll use 10. So if we tap the 10 in and then just tap anywhere else on the screen, and that'll update, and as you see it updates the price for you as well. Now again, you can do the same with the unit net sale price. We know it's available for £5.02, but you may want to add on your own margin or just edit that price. So again, just tap on that box and you can change that to whatever you like. Again, just tap anywhere else on the screen and the product and price will update for you. You can see at the bottom you can also edit tax details. And then once you're happy with the quantity, the price and also the product name, all you need to do is just select the add part button at the bottom, and that will automatically add that part exactly as you've set it to the quote. Now you can do that as many times as you like just by following the exact same process. We'll do bricks this time. So you just follow the exact same process, make any changes that you want to change and then add the part. Once you've got a few items on the quote, you can actually move them around. So if you press and hold on the item, you can scroll it up or scroll it down, just depending on where you want it. Similarly, if you've got something on there that you no longer want on there, all you need to do is just left swipe it and you'll see the delete option comes up and you can delete that item from the quote. Then once you're finally happy with everything and all the products that you've got on the quote, if you press the next button, which is on the top right hand corner, that will generate a nice preview of your quote. So that will be exactly how the customer will see it. And you can just check everything on there just to make sure that you're ready. And when you're ready to send it, just press the finish and it'll give you your options to send. So that's how you add parts and products to your quotes, estimates and invoices with the Quilder app. I hope this was some information for you and thanks very much. Have a nice day.